Anything worthwhile takes time to achieve. Because think about it, the first time you hit the gym and you look in the mirror, do you see any change? Probably not. But if you consistently work hard, you're going to see progress. Simply put, you suffer now for yourself in the future.
Sacrifice a few years of comfort for decades of freedom.
Right now it's about 7:20 a.m. in the morning. I've been up since about 5 a.m. Honestly, just contemplating life. I don't believe in depression, but it's getting real close, bro. And the thing is, I'm a self-improvement YouTuber, and I should, be teaching you how to self-improve. But honestly, bro, there's so, like as Jordan Peterson has said, you have to clean your room, right? And the reason I'm making this video is because because I'm going through stuff, right? I want to show as much as I'm going through, and then hopefully someone in the future, if they're going through something similar, they can see literally my timeline, because I know I'm going to be successful. I just know that God just wants me to develop my character just a little bit more. But yeah, in the start of this video, I talked about how you suffer now for your future self, and honestly, that's nice, that's good advice and all, but Jesus, that's hard. That is so hard, because you suffer. Because when you suffer now, right, for your future self, it's the right thing to do, right? Because let's say like I said, you hit the gym. The only way you ever make progress is if you consistently work hard over a long period of time. And the gym isn't hard. The gym isn't easy, right? The gym is extremely difficult. But when I tell you, suffer now for your future self, that's a lot of motivational garbage. I literally just made the video. I'm telling you, it's motivational garbage, but it is true. It's true advice, but in practice, it is extremely difficult. Right now, I don't feel so good, right? I don't feel so good. This is the start. I feel, like I said, closer to, I don't believe in depression, but I just don't feel good right now. And in the beginning of this video, I told you to delay gratification, essentially. I told you that you have to suffer now for your future self. And I realized that when you delay gratification, right, when you don't indulge in social media, let's say you don't scroll as much, you start hitting the gym, right, you start struggling now. The thing is, your happiness level is probably going to reduce. Emotions are relative. That means you only feel happy in relation to what you've just done. Because think about it, if you're always playing video games, right, you're always scrolling through social media, you're very hyperstimulant. And then let's say you transition to reading books, you transition to just not watch as much TV. You've Out of all this stimulation, now you're transitioning to not as much stimulation. So you're not gonna be as stimulated when you're making that transition, right? But when you make the transition and you spend enough time like doing good habits, right, delaying gratification, your baseline, I'm explaining this very terribly, but your baseline dopamine gets lower, right? When you're scrolling through social media, you're extremely you have a lot of stimulation. You have a lot of stimulation, and I think that when I transition to not doing that as much, I'm gonna feel sadder for a period of time. But because I'm doing this, my dopamine level reduces. But therefore, over time, my baseline dopamine level will become normal, right? And then if I engage in just regular activities like going on a walk, right, it would actually give me more happiness over time. I don't. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Right, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna cut back on social media. And the thing is, I thought I cut back, but social media is vaporous, bro. Like you just watch 1 second of it, and all of a sudden you're scrolling for 5 minutes. And if you've ever meditated, 5 minutes is an eternity. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think you should do the same thing. We're on this self improvement journey together, me and you, brother. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough, but I know we can do it. I wish you nothing but good luck. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.